A very beautiful Tuesday morning right here on Blast Urban 98.3, your generational radio. The one, the only, Dr. Michaels is in the house this morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy New Month.
Happy New Month to you.
Same to you.
How you feeling about the month?
Oh, very, very beautiful month.
Yeah.
More of working on just one focus, having just one focus, discovering who you are.
That's your goal for the month.
Who am I? Self-discovery. It's actually the key to every single thing. But it's very complex and it's very wide.
It is complex.
Not as small as it sounds.
Yeah.
But at least you can start from somewhere. So this month we want to focus on self-discovery. Like the work, start something. Yeah. Something intensive. Like Islamiyah was saying, I screenshotted something, like it has to be consistent, because what you want is a reflection of you. Like what you truly want, not what somebody else wants you to want. What you truly want is a reflection of who you are. So if you focus on this, you're also focusing on self-discovery. The same thing with Daniel, what Daniel bought, the sneakers that Daniel bought. That's like what he truly wanted. And focusing on it it's the same thing as also focusing on self-discovery. And him getting that sneakers, a lot of things would have also happened about himself. Like he's no longer like maybe Dr. Michael said or somebody said, he's now going to be, by the time he's talking about power of visualization, he's talking from an experience. And then a lot of things about him too, the sneakers and everything would also come up. So this month we want to focus on work on self-discovery.
But I'm asking myself, how do I reduce the time of actualization? Of between I want this. I really desire this.
And getting it.
I want this more to happen for me. And reducing how long it takes before it happens. Because I just actually looked at the date now. It was November 2025.
Yeah.
And that's about 7 months.
8 months after. 8 months
7
after.
months after before it happened. Yeah. And to be fair, I remember the money that I was able to use to buy these sneakers was from a job the client had reached out oddly. Hi, what's up? I need you to get this done for me.
And then
how much you did?
That's like the best thing ever.
And I was like, okay. Luckily for me, I was like, okay, I'll get it done. And I got it done in like under 48 hours. And then I remember I was in the office. I just got the alert.
Ping, ping, ping.
And
that's a very good line.
The best sound.
And the first thing that came to my mind is, I have bills to pay, but I want to get something. I want to get something for myself first. I really want to like buy something for me, and I've been wanting to get this. So now that I categorize that money I did not work for, and like this money that I did not expect. Let me first take care of the major things that, instead of taking care of.
That's what I do when I get money that I don't expect. I don't use it to do anything. I just go use it to all the things that I wanted to buy that I don't want to use my money to buy. I just use the money
that. So I went to that store and I was like, okay, you know what? I have to buy this. And I went there to buy. I just wanted to get like one thing. One thing was on my mind only. It was either that or the other. And I got there and I just saw the sneakers. I was like, okay, I want this. I want this. And I bought it. And I was really happy with myself. Now I wore the sneakers one and I was really feeling it on my leg.
Yeah.
But how do we reduce that time? Because this, I re-listened to a couple of the conversations we have done a few times, and I'm keep asking myself, I think I know what I'm supposed to do, and I think I'm doing it, but I need to reduce this actualization time. It's like I'm putting in so much, but I'm not getting the results just yet. And I'm asking myself, what am I not visualizing enough? What am I not doing enough to be able to begin to see the result of all of these steps that I'm taking?
Okay, so there are so many factors that helps in reducing the actualization time. The more you know yourself, the shorter the time.
The more you know yourself,
the shorter
the time.
When I say know yourself, the more you know your true self, the shorter the time. So maybe the question you want to ask that might make it clearer is, what are the things I need to do to know him more of myself?
Last week when we were talking, I was saying maybe we're going to do an episode on some of the questions that you need to ask yourself and how you need to begin to answer some of those questions. Because you can ask questions and you're like, oh, if somebody asks you the question, you can have an answer for the person. But if you're the one asking yourself, it might be just a little bit difficult. So what are the most important questions that you need to ask yourself, and how do you, like, what are things that you need to know for you to be able to answer some of those questions?
Okay. So one of the ways, before coming to those questions, in my book, Self-Discovery, I listed 200 questions that you can ask yourself. 200 questions. Now, I'll come to those questions. One of the ways of knowing yourself is trying as much as possible on a daily basis to having majority of people around you to be people who are aligned with who you are. That is, try to surround yourself a lot, most of the time, with people who have similar core values.
But we don't know yourself. How do you know that you have similar values?
So, very good. So let's go. So there's a very comprehensive chart I drew yesterday or 2 days ago. Very nice. So let's go back to the questions, because it's actually so it's a cycle.
Okay.
So you want to concentrate a lot more on people around you. There are people around you now who have similar core values that you have. And then, so let's go back to the question. The question now is, what is a core value? A core value is, first of all, a value is something you believe in. A core value is something that you believe in, and it is non-negotiable.
Something you believe in that is non-negotiable.
There's no argument that somebody can present that will change that.
So you want to ask yourself, actually asking yourself, you might think it doesn't make sense. It makes sense. As you ask yourself, like, as simple as, what are my core values? By evening or afternoon or immediately or tomorrow morning or overnight, some answers will start coming. They will just come to your mind. You won't be able to, just the same way you don't know where a wind is coming from. You don't know where it is going. But you can actually feel
it when it passes
by. You won't be able to explain where the knowledge came from. But immediately it comes, you will know that is, you might even shout. Yeah. You might scream. Like in excitement, people will now ask you, how did you know that is it? I just know that is the answer. So the number one question you want to ask yourself is, what are my core values? What are the things I believe in? Like maybe discipline, maybe everybody is healthy, everybody is clean. So what are the things you believe in? You want to list as many as possible. Another question is, what is my favorite color? Something as funny as what is my favorite color? And then my favorite meal. Why do I like watching American movies? Why do I like listening to Afrobeats or Juju? Why is it that whenever I hear Juju, like, there's something just
happens?
Why do I listening to Shakara? Why do I love watching Nollywood movies? Or Bollywood?
Or YouTube films?
Or Korean movies? Then, why do I like wearing native? Why do I like wearing old natives outfits? Why do I love coming early to work? Why do I talk the way I do? Why am I weird? Why am I always the odd one out anywhere I go to? Why do I like singing? Why do I like writing? And then, what are my gifts? the development of a gift or a talent is what leads to a skill.
The development of a
gift or a talent is what leads to a skill.
Yes. If you fail to develop it, it doesn't become
anything.
It doesn't become a skill.
So a gift is more comprehensive. You can say a talent is a subset of a gift, but a gift is not a subset of a talent. A talent is more like things that you do, like singing, like writing, all those kind of stuff. A gift can range from you just knowing what is going on. Have you watched that movie? What do women want? Or that what's that? The guy is always knowing what women think.
Okay, I saw a clip of it.
Yeah,
I can't remember the title.
It's nothing like a man.
This guy that did Passion for the Christ. This guy, Mel Gibson. He was one that acted in that.
Yeah, I know the movie you're talking of. I've seen it.
So something just happened to him, and then his brain
started hearing the thoughts of women. Yeah,
I'm sure there are people, they didn't fall down anything, but they just have that supernatural power. That's a gift. So that's why a talent is a subset of a gift, but a gift is
not a subset of a talent.
So what are my gifts? What are the things that I just do, and people just want, hey, how did you know it? Hey. Then what are my talents? Yeah. So it ranges, why do I like content creation? Why do I like creativity? Why do I like cartoons? And then you can go on. You can go on and
sorry.
You can go on and for the whole day.
Yeah.
For me, it took 25 years to be able to not to release those questions. I think it took me just like a day or a week to thereabouts or some months to be able to write a comprehensive list. Or let me just say it took me 25 years to write the lists and to also get answers to them. But the interesting thing is that just asking the questions alone, my clients say it's like kind of like gives 50% of the result. Like it has a tremendous impact on them already. Just asking questions alone. So because many people are always thinking that I ask the question, when will I now get the answer?
Okay.
But asking alone gives has tremendous impact.
It's important for us to always ask questions.
You need to actually be able to ask. Pick anybody that is successful in life.
Okay.
From Mr. Kenny to Dr. Ayefele to Lulu to Daniel to Islamiyah to Oiza. Who else again? Radio GA, Mayor of Sport. Just pick anybody who is successful at anything. You discover they ask questions within that particular sphere. Now imagine if you now widen the sphere of what you ask questions about. Now imagine when you now ask questions. I'm trying not to be shouting.
No, it's okay to be it to just project a lot much.
Yeah. So try not to. If you pick anybody, you discover that they ask questions a lot within that sphere of life. Now imagine if you are able to widen this sphere and this space. You ask questions about politics. You ask questions about fashion. Anything that is within your area of interest. Another question you want to ask is what are the things I have interest in? Like now, I used to march at Liberty Stadium during May 27. I love marching.
When you were a child or as an adult?
No, as a child.
Okay.
I nearly went to Naval School or Adekola. I nearly.
Yeah.
There must be a connection somewhere, which I have not been able to figure out. Maybe one day I'll figure out. I like military uniforms. There must be a connection.
I love military uniforms.
There must be a connection somewhere, and one day one will be able to figure out what that is. So you want to, and then it ranges down to even SCSX. Your fantasies, what you like. It could be having sex in the bush. Now, you need to respect it. Don't say it's like I'm the only one. Respect it because he has a clue into who you are. And knowing who you are is the key to having a good health, finances, wealth, marriage, and the rest like that.
I'm taking a branding bootcamp course currently, and they're like in this conversation of where you where you are like trying to help a brand understand its brand identity. And there were 4 questions that the instructor said you have to ask every brand. Who are we? Who are we for? Why should people care? And why should they trust us? That if for every brand you're trying to like work on, if you're asking yourself, what is your brand, right? You first have to ask, who are you? Who are you for? Who are the people that need to hear you? And then, why should people care about you? And why should they trust you?
Yeah, because when I went to business school some years ago, and we were taught market analysis, just dawned on me that the same thing, that the people that you are thinking they make up your audience, they are actually people that also have similar stuff with you. So instead of you like, there's nothing bad in going out to share questions and the rest like that. But if you pay more attention, close attention to the things that you like, to how you want things to be said to you, you discover that your clients, your ideal clients, also want exactly the same. That's one. Number two is that the same way you run a company is the same way you're supposed to run your life.
Bam. You've always said it. You're the CEO of your life. You're the chief executive officer of your life. If your life was a business, would you like it the way if your life was a business and you were looking at how the person was running their life as a business, we like, I should buy this person's life and control this person.
travel to Abia.
I cannot remember saying
Islamiyah,
that.
you can go and check the recording.
AI. I don't remember.
But we're talking about people who
are very
who
inherently
do evil.
Yeah.
And is that and you're saying that's not from a place of self-awareness?
No, they are not aware. If you ask them,
and they're carrying out such evil.
If you ask them, they will say, everybody, people I've been working with, they know me, they love me. Have you not seen them? They don't know certain levels about knowledge about themselves that has revealed to them. Nobody wants to be wicked, because when you are wicked, you are also terrorizing people, and when you terrorize people, you reduce. That will affect the amount of opportunities you have.
I'm having a great time.
because they feel it's not affecting their level of opportunities, the access they have to opportunities. And remember, we're talking about subconscious knowledge. We're not talking about conscious knowledge. The same way when women see an attractive guy and then they start arranging. Are you on TikTok? The way they do on TikTok, we know what you guys do. Like, you stay in front of a camera, you are recording.
Yeah.
Then you arrange your necklace. Then you arrange your top. Then you arrange your top too, and that's what ladies do when they see an attractive guy.
I'm looking at you and I'm like, okay.
And it's subconscious; they are not aware. Maybe the one in front of the camera, they are aware. But the one they do exactly the same thing when they see an attractive guy. It's subconscious. If you confront them, they will say, "Oh, I didn't know I did that."
They just maybe like do a quick rain check of like, I look good.
But,
Is my feet looking good? Is my lip not dry?
Yeah. So you don't want to. You want to make sure that you are able to separate conscious knowledge, from subconscious knowledge.
This is quite interesting. I think this whole month is a self-discovery month. Like you have rightly put in the direction for the month. That is where you begin to ask yourself questions, and it's from simple questions like, "Who are you?" Is it possible we go through the 200 questions in a way?
But he's mentioned some of them.
Yeah, I know. But maybe look at some more questions. Because it's really interesting when people don't take time to discover themselves. People don't take time to really know who they are. Some people are at phases in their lives where they need to uncover certain things from their journey so far. And it's until they uncover those things, they won't be able to like go to the next level.
Yeah, like Islamiyah asked a question last week, which we didn't get to, like, where we had many things that we're trying to address. She asked that, is it possible to? It was even when I was watching the video that I knew. As at that moment, I didn't even notice this question. Is it possible to know? I'm trying to remember how she said, like, is it possible to know everything about yourself or something? And I said, I think I just answered in person and then I continued the discussion. Like, you need to have a grasp of the knowledge about yourself. It's like you are building a foundation. Whatever you now build on that foundation is like top up. The major thing is the foundation of a house. So there's a level of knowledge you get to about yourself where you can say you have gotten a grasp. Like there's a foundation for a bungalow. There's foundation for a tower. So what we are trying to tell people is, people are saying, you're now saying, excuse me, it's going to take a lifetime to know myself. When will I now get married? So the thing is, we are asking you to at least build the foundation first.
Yeah.
It opens the door for every other thing.
You now build the foundation, you already know the kind of house you want to build.
Yeah.
That will also determine the kind of person you want to marry. You already know bungalow, so you'll be looking for somebody that likes bungalow. If you want to build a tower, you already know that you are going to look for somebody who wants a tower. So what we are saying is that get to know yourself to a point where you can have a grasp. Like those 25 years, I was able to ask myself questions that I have a very, very strong grasp of who I am. As my self-discovery, has it stopped? No. It's like building on that foundation. So how strong can your so if you are going to build a tower, you want to insert iron, you want to insert metallic stuff, so that even a truck can walk on it. And what are the things that will work on it? So you want to know your life and the rest of that. So what we're just trying to tell people is, try to build a foundation first. Okay. Then you can now say you want to start looking for somebody to get married to. and the rest like that, and then that's when you can see you have a grasp of who you are. Then whatever now comes, you can sit on the beach, be sipping, like I was telling my client, you can now sit on the beach. But now I was telling that client, now you're going to walk. You'll be reading one book like this, and then suddenly it will be like 20 books. You'll be reading 20 books at the same time. This is the time to build the foundation, solidify it, and then you can now go to the beach, because she's saying she wants to go to the beach, wants to go for vacation. And I said, madam, the work that you claim that you have been doing, you have been working, you have been doing the wrong work. So do you want to relax for the wrong work you have done in the last 20 something years? Or you want to start doing the right work now? So that you can now rest later.
Relax. There's a time for everything. There's a time to work, there's a time to sleep. My father say, how does he put it now? It's something about just saying about when you're supposed to do the work. You know, they used to use this analogy of you have your morning, you have your afternoon, and then you have your night as a human being.
Was saying, something I can't remember, but like something about something. Yeah.
And then they tell you to know when to work, know when to relax. And I was sort of like angry with myself over the weekend when I saw that Jay Shetty's podcast got on Netflix, got a Netflix deal of $100 million.
Who is that?
Jay Shetty. Jay Shetty,
the Breakfast Club.
No, the Breakfast Club, different. Jay Shetty, I don't know if they say he's not a monk, right? But
I think I know him.
Yeah,
one Indian guy.
The Indian guy.
Yeah.
Some people say
so he now has.
He got a Netflix exclusive, and I think a Netflix Spotify exclusive deal for $100 million. I think it's a 4-year, 3-year deal, and it's $100 million deal.
Wow.
And then there's like pure crash out on the internet, on the podcasting ecosystem, because they're like, this guy's not even a real monk in the first place. And they're like,
they should forget about it. Who's collecting $100 million?
Which monk have you seen collect $100 million? So, and it got me thinking as to how you can just go out there and do it.
And then another way to knowing yourself is, please remind me that I want to appreciate the chairman.
Okay.
Another way to appreciate yourself, whenever to identify yourself, is whatever video you see on social media. Is a video talking about you.
Whatever video you see.
I'm happy I remember that.
Oh yeah, because your algorithm is a reflection of the things you spend time on. Yeah. So what you spend time on is what the algorithm consistently brings to you.
Relax.
Okay.
That's one side.
Okay.
You just talked about sneakers now.
Yes.
If you open
Instagram,
what do you think you're going to see first?
You start seeing people that sell sneakers.
And so where did that one come from? You understand my point?
Yeah.
Do you understand my point?
I get you.
If you open your Instagram now or your TikTok now, the first thing you're likely going to see, or the first 3 posts, one of them will talk about sneakers. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I get you.
So where did that one come from? You have not focused on, you just open it now. So what I'm saying is, that's what you just said is one part. Why you are going to see sneakers now, if you open your social media, is what I'm explaining now. That the social media algorithm is connected to your subconscious, your consciousness. And there are and it is people that determine what enters your consciousness.
Okay.
There are two ways that you meet people. No, you meet them on social media. Every social media post you watch, that's people that you are allowing into your consciousness. Then in reality, I met Brown when I was coming. We are meeting ourselves. You are allowing me into your consciousness.
Yes.
I'm also allowing into my consciousness. So people are central to how fast we get to discover ourselves. Like now, you just talked about podcast for 100 million. Do you think that came by accident?
You know what my mind is.
I have a podcast.
Yeah.
You have a podcast. Islamiyah has. We both pulled it out from you. People only say what is in the consciousness of the other person.
Yeah.
So one of the ways of knowing what is in your consciousness and your subconsciousness is what people say to you.
Yeah.
So don't get angry when they say something. Let it be a feedback. So what I'm saying is that one of the ways of knowing yourself is like now when you now watch the monk guy is collecting $100 million from Netflix, and you know that you have podcasts or you have a kind of production that you wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
First of all, you seeing that means that it's already in your consciousness before.
True.
So you should rejoice with the monk.
Yeah.
Because as you rejoice with the monk,
yeah,
your own too.
Your own is going to come.
So you are getting to know a lot about yourself. Like, wow, this is my future. This monk's news is your future appearing in front of you.
In front of me. Absolutely. Because every thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Because like they say, we're every stage of our life, we're living in an answered prayer.
Yes.
Yeah. So for every stage you get to, you're living in an answered prayer. So that means where you are now, you had prayed for to be here.
Yes.
So you have to envision the next phase so that by the time you get there, it's an answered prayer.
Yes. And so you want to always be very careful of the people you have around you and the kind of things they say. You don't want to be sentimental. So I got a gift this morning because Mr. Kenny told me like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, like that day you gave me shawarma.
Yeah.
Was the exact day I saw him downstairs. So he said the chairman gave me something, but was in his office.
Okay.
So I now said, so he said he was going to get it across to me.
Yeah.
So I now got it today. I just want to show everybody.
Okay. Big purr.
Dr. Michaels.
Thank you very much,
Yes,
Dr.
yes.
Yinka Ayefele. Thank you very much for these wonderful gifts, for appreciating our work. It means a lot to us. Abi?
Yes.
So I don't know what's in the gift, but I'll open when I get home.
Yes,
Okay.
and you do unboxing. You said I've done content creator now.
There's no time.
Let's unbox.
Let's unbox. Let's do the box together.
Thank you so much, Dr. Michael, for stopping by this
Thank
morning.
you so much.
But
Maybe
how was
one
it?
day. Yeah, it was good. I think maybe one day we should talk about this narcissism thing. Maybe we should talk about it some more.
Yeah.
About
people's
about
behavior.
just people's
Yeah,
behavior.
not aware.
Yeah, I think we just need to talk about it again because when we talk about the fact that people behave somehow, yeah, like people do that. I'm like, yeah, the people that are outside now, and we're also talking about how some people they watch their parents be wicked, so they also are wicked because they think that that's how it's normal. That's how you're supposed to ask the people because that's what they've always said. Yeah. So I think we should talk about this. It's a word that people also like to throw around a lot. Oh, it's narcissistic.
Women.
Well, because some men are narcissistic. Because I'm not saying all the men, but like sometimes you don't know that you've experienced a narcissistic person until you are not experiencing them anymore. That's when you're sitting there, you're like, what? You have no idea.
There's a workbook I have. I don't want to promote it because I'm trying, because that workbook I was able to relate people's temperament to the kind of mental health issues they can have. And narcissistic disorder is one of the mental health disorders.
I actually took a mental health evaluation from a UK trained clinical therapist, psychologist or something like that.
Right.
The breakdown we stay at home, I used to like just read it sometimes. I'm like, wait, this is me. But even when the results came out and we did the one-on-one, I was like, I'm surprised. How is this me?
Yeah. So even by knowing your two predominant temperaments, I can tell you the kind of mental health disorders that you are vulnerable to. But I just don't want to promote the workbook because I don't want to promote mental health disorders. But narcissistic disorder is associated with certain kind of disorders. You can't be an introvert, for example, and then have narcissistic disorder. If you check those people that you say or you claim they are narcissistic, they may be primarily introverts and then secondarily.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
So
I get it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Makes
sense.
It's like you are highlighting somebody in your mind.
Yeah.
Like 3 people.
I get it. I'm like, yeah.
Like three different people.
As we were talking, like the people that come to my mind, as I'm like, wow, yeah.
I'm like, yes.
So they might be primarily extrovert or secondarily extrovert, but you need to have an extroverted temperament to really be vulnerable to narcissistic disorders.
Okay. So one day we're going to talk about this. Maybe next week we are going to just get
it's
into
still in the conversation of knowing who you are.
Knowing who you are. Yeah, it's still in the conversation. So in the spirit of self-discovery of the month of June,
we're going to know maybe I really wicked person.
I really wicked person. Yeah, even though Dr. Master I'm influencing Daniel to be wicked, I don't understand because I'm not a wicked person. So I don't know what he's talking about.
Let sleeping dog lie.
Yeah, because I let sleeping dog. I don't disturb sleeping. Sleeping dogs don't come
the
to my front.
sleeping dog in Daniel's life.
Oh, don't come and sleep in front of my house. Like, get out. Like your sleep, carry your dog and your sleep and carry it out of my life.
Has a nice nail. She just did.
Yeah, thank you.
Post Salah.
Yeah, big burn. Body mode reactivated. Let's
go. Body. That's the silent part of her. That's Do you know you're a baddie?
She don't go agree.
All right.
But she is. Thank you, Dr. Michael.
Thank you so
All right.
much. Thank you so much.